up for another volunteer spotlight, and today we are interviewing George Muller. How are you today?
Very good.
Tell me where you're from.
I'm originally from upstate New York. Yeah, I left there when I joined the Air Force, day after I graduated from high school. I had been a volunteer firefighter in my community, and so I became a firefighter for the Air Force.
And what did you do after that?
I got out, and I was out for 10 years, and then I met up with a guy at work who was in the reserves. I missed the Air Force, so I went to McGuire and signed up. I got the opportunity to get a commission. My commander approved me. So I went in one day as a staff sergeant and came out as a butter bar, second lieutenant. And then I was living on my sailboat in Key Largo, Florida, and I thought, because I filled in for somebody who went to maintenance officer school, and I said, I kind of like this deal, so I wonder if there's anything open. So I talked to my commander, and he called up headquarters, and there's an opening at Hill. So that's how I came out here. I gave up a life of living on a sailboat, the 419th, and I was a deputy commander for maintenance, and then became the squadron commander, maintenance.
What made you decide to come volunteer at the Hill Aerospace Museum?
I brought a number of people, my brother and his girlfriend and other people in here who come to visit me and tell them about aircraft. And both of them said, you ought to get a job working here. And so one day I did come here on my own, and I ran into Brandon, and we were walking past a P-47. And he says, I'm looking for somebody who will take this instrument panel and put it in the aircraft. I said, I'll do it. So that's how I became a volunteer here.
What is your favorite thing about volunteering here?
One of the things I like doing is when a family comes in with a young gal and they ask her if she's interested in flying. The family over to the Women's Air Force Service pilot video. I want them to see that. I recommend they go see it with the family. To get an idea what all the work and stuff that women put through in World War II.
What are some things you enjoy doing in your spare time when you're not at the museum?
Well, skiing, of course, is one big reason why I'm out here. I do some RVing and hiking, camping. I've done paleontology, which is dinosaurs, and archaeology. I was down in the museum in St. George. One of the paleontologists, who is a world-renowned dinosaur track site specialist, he was going to go down to Lake Powell. We had a whole bunch of graduate students, and we went looking for track sites and stuff, and we mapped 131 tracks, and there were another 20 or 30 more that we didn't even map, and that was probably 1/5 of the area that we uncovered. And one of the tracks is so detailed, you can see the pads on his toes and the claw on the end of his toes.
Well, I wanted to thank you so much for all that you do here at the museum. We can't do what we do without you, so thank you for all that you do.
Well, thank you. You got a great team here. It's an honor to be among them.